Pocono. There's the pole sitter, Juan Pablo Montoya. In that red and white 42, Clint Boyer behind him, Martin Truex in the 56, and Jeff Gordon trying to pick up a spot. That'll be 14th place.
Yeah, using some of his experience there. You can't have the draft used to your advantage here. Really, you're over 200 miles per hour at that point in time getting down into turn one. You can see Jeff use that, get that run, and take the spot away.
Loose in and off the corner, a little snug in the middle, just an air pressure adjustment, along with a full load of Sunoco fuel for Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon moving.
I like this kind of race because you have to think, and when you're watching it, you have to kind of think, well, okay, this the 24, he's on this strategy, the 2's on that one, how's it going to time out? Dave, how's the 24 going to run this race from here to the end?
We expect him, Andy, on or around lap 80, as the last pit was about 32 laps back from that, so we'll look for him about then. And for Jeff, it's just a matter of staying balanced and staying professional, according to crew chief Alan Gustafson. You know, he said with everything that's been up and down with this bunch this year, he called Jeff really amazing when I talked to him this morning. The fact that he's held it together, he's just helped us work on the race car. We know we've had speed, but we've had a kind of luck here that you just don't want to talk about. And Jeff has been smooth and consistent the whole way for this team.
Now, Gordon, one of those drivers that needs to win at least one of these next 6 races, including today, if he's going to have a shot at competing for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship.
They've already made a chassis adjustment, a 4-tire change, air pressure as well. For Jeff, he said, right now when I get back to the throttle, I have to wait on it because the front end shoves. He hopes his team has fixed that. Doc? Remember where Jeff Gordon started the race, 27th position, so they had to pass cars. They used a 2-tire stop on the initial caution to gain some track position. The car is pretty quick. As we know, Jeff Gordon coming into today, 15th in the points, has either got to move way up or he's got to get some wins if he's going to make the chase. Vince?
We've got a crash. We've got a crash. It's Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch having a solid day until now, Alan.
Hard crash for Kurt, who had just come off the pit lane after a green flag stop.
We blew out a left front tire.
We're past halfway. There is a large blob of rain on the radar. Jimmie Johnson and Matt Kenseth side by side on the front row. Brad Keselowski and Greg Biffle, Casey Kane and Jeff Gordon. Remember, this long straightaway and that big, crazy turn one on restarts at Pocono.
Oh, Jimmy!
Trouble! Kenseth in the wall, Biffle in the wall. Kenseth spins into the pack. Denny Hamlin.
I was wondering, going down in that corner, how close was Kenseth going to try to get over onto Jimmie Johnson to try to take advantage, get him a little bit free. Johnson got extremely loose. Denny Hamlin with the worst of this and just an innocent bystander.
So the race for the lead into turn one. I believe the word I used just before the restart was crazy turn one.
Yeah, crazy. And we knew they were going to be racing like it was the last lap.
Yeah,
it may have been because I don't know that we'll get back under green.
And who was leading when the caution came out here? Jeff Gordon's the one that's out front right now, but we'll have to see about this.
And yes, the leader is Jeff Gordon.
Wow, for his fortunes turning here.
Wow, how big would that be? Race isn't over yet. Here's what happened. Heading off into turn one.
Jimmy got a great restart. I thought he was going to be able to get it well out in front of Kenseth.
Yeah, but Kenseth got over on his quarter pound for just a second. You see Jimmy try to get away, but Kenseth had a good restart. Jimmy just got loose before he got down in there. He was just trying to drive it off in the corner and make sure that he got ahead. He just got loose.
That's so reminiscent of what we saw at Indianapolis last Sunday. Remember, off of turn 2, the guy on the bottom getting loose under the guy up front, and the guy who's running behind them ducks low and takes the lead.
Jeff Gordon said, "Thank you very much."
It worked to Jimmie Johnson's benefit last Sunday at Indy, to his detriment here at Pocono today.
Well, Keselowski, he's out of control trying to avoid him. Kenseth comes straight across the racetrack.
Tight. Clear low. Outside. Clear high. Inside. Caution. Save gas. There was a wreck behind you.
Jimmie Johnson's hands as he goes down in the corner.
Still there. Still outside. Inside. Keep going, buddy. Inside. Sorry, 48 just took me out. I mean, we went in there close, side by side, racing for the win, and just wrecked me, so sorry. Don't apologize.
And Denny Hamlin just nowhere to go.
Kind of 2 weeks in a row for Matt Kenseth. Indy last week and now this.
Yeah, that's got to be discouraging because he's had great cars in both races. But this had to be a really fun ride for Denny Hamlin.
Watch it. Roll the middle here, inside.
You don't even have time to react and get any break to slow down there.
Well, we talked about Jeff Gordon earlier, about how much they need a win, how much bad luck they've had this year, how well they've been running in recent weeks. I don't think this would be the way they expected to get a win, but
they'll take it.
It all counts. Word from NASCAR is that they will bring the cars down the pit lane this time, shut them down and cover them up. 5 times Jeff Gordon has won a race, shortened by rain.
I would be willing to bet that at least the top 4 right now would say, I'll take what I've got here in this, and let's not go back racing.
I'll go back one more. I'll go back to field. I bet Smoke will say it too.
All right, we will hear from but not see for the moment Jeff Gordon's crew chief Alan Gustafson. Dave?
Whose birthday it is today? Are you willing to claim any of these gifts yet?
No, not yet, but certainly is a nice position to be in, right? So, no, I mean, it's not going to be over till it's over, but either way, you know, we had a really good driving Hunger Chevrolet, and Jeff did a great job, and we knew that restart was going to be key. Obviously, everybody did, and Jeff got a great restart, and those guys had a little bit of an issue, and maybe, don't want to be premature, but maybe we might catch a break here.
How about the way he drove through that and missed it?
I mean, I think the run was key. Obviously, he was outside of Casey. I think Casey's car was a little better than ours at that time because we kind of came off pit road together. So him getting that restart and getting past Casey, and then the seas parted. So it just went our way. Like I said, I don't want to count our chickens before they hatch, but either way, it's a great position to be in, and really proud of the guys for battling through some tough situations to get in this position.
Remember, they currently hold the top spot, and we've talked all day about the luck they've had so far. Perhaps the wind has blown in their direction today, Alan.
We'll see. Cars being covered up. Still 61 laps to go.
He was already out of the car, so it was just enter stage left or stage right. We really didn't know. Have you ever seen anything like this to put yourself back closer to making the chase, Jeff?
You know, I mean, you can't ever give up. Doesn't matter where you're at. You know, you got to just try to go out there and win races. And for all the things that have gone wrong for us this year, I still can't believe what just happened. You know, but I think this is the one that makes up for all the ones that have gotten away. And, you know, I'm just so proud of this team. They just never gave up. And they gave me a great race car today. I mean, to start 27, they only have 1 caution. And, you know, work our way all the way up there like that was pretty awesome, and got a great restart and got into that inside lane ahead of Casey, and then I saw the 48 get sideways, and I don't know, somehow I just came out on the other end of it leading. So God, I'm just so excited right now. You know, I know that you don't want to win them quite like this, but we've earned it because of all the things that we've done this year. We've been in position to win races, and we are at the right place at the right time. Finally had something go our way, and I just can't thank Drive In Hunger and DuPont and Pepsi and Quaker State, Chevrolet, everybody. This is a great moment, and I've got both of my kids and my wife here, and that is...
And they're dry.
I don't know how they're dry. They're the only ones here that are dry, and this is like the greatest moment ever having them here.